Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 73 of Factorio with the Space Exploration mod, where we are just working on making a Covarex enrichment setup and further processing of the uranium after that, but we ran into a problem that our output is sometimes backed up here. And we need to fix that. We can either try to make the input a little bit more smart, so it only inputs from here if there's not enough from its own output, or we can just limit the input from up here, so we only input if this build is sufficiently empty. And honestly, I think that is just the easiest way to go. So if we just add a chest here to measure stuff in, rather than a belt, because a belt can't contain very much. Do some loaders. And just disable the input belt here if this is less than 100. That also means we can just take a little bit of this and stick in there. That should start being consumed, and that will consume all the way down to 200, 100 then. Good. And then we shouldn't be backing up anymore, I would think. We still have a little bit too little uranium-235. And maybe we still have some over by our nuclear power plant. If we could just get those 8 machines running, we are in a much better place. Of course, we needed it over here to produce power, but I think we should have made enough fuel at this point to steal 40 or 80 or something. We don't have 40 or 80 though. Too bad. We have made fuel out of all of it. Okay. We need fuel reprocessing. Is that something we should do over at our uranium processing plant as well? It probably is. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's just bring that actually. So we need to somehow get the uranium-238 back into the system here. We can either do that with just robots, which would be very easy. But it's a little bit against the spirit that I'm trying to do here. We want it in here, prioritized over the production up here, I think. But we would have to do the process over here somewhere. And I think it's just so much easier to handle with robots. Because then we can just request it into here. I think we're just going to do that. Because I don't want to spend too much more time here doing this stuff. Is there a reason for us to actually run uranium-235 out here? Not really, other than having the output from up here also being able to be input. And as a safeguard for us to not output too much, I guess. How come they have so much down here? How have they been producing so much? I don't know, but it's a good place to get it all started. So let's make sure that those work first. And then the output will all automatically go to these. It would anyway, but yeah, whatever. Good. Reprocessing of this. First of all, we need a station to actually bring this into. And I guess that is just going over here. Could also bring that over with robots, but that seems a little bit too lazy. So let's just bring it on a belt first, and then we can robot it after, or when we get closer or something. So, uranium processing, spent fuel cell. I don't know if that's the actual name, but does it matter? Used up fuel cell, okay. I don't think it matters. It's just going right here, and I ran out of belt. Great. Belt. How are we doing on robots? 600 left. So not too many have crashed yet, I guess. I don't actually know where we started, but we might have lost somewhere around 100 or something. I am just going to put this down here because that's where we have all of the other input, and then we're just going to put it into assembling machines. Is that done in centrifuges? Yes. 60 seconds. 4, 5. If we can produce 10 per second, then we also need to be able to reprocess 10 per second. And that's just 2 recipes per second, but that would be 120 machines. Holy Christ. Am I doing bad math? We make one of these per second per machine, and we have 10 machines. They are a little bit slowly, these machines, but let's not worry about that. This can consume 1 every... Is it 12 seconds? 12 by 5 should be 60. 1 every 12 seconds. So we need 12 machines just to handle 1 per second. And then 120, yeah, to handle 10 per second. Okay. So that seems like much more of a problem than I thought it was. Not that it's very difficult, it's just a lot of machines needed. We're going to get a lot of uranium out of that. I mean, we could just put it onto these belts if we wanted to. Even if this could solve it by itself. Also, have we got problems with input for these? Not if we just want to make 1 per second, right? No. Wait, what? If we make one of these per second, we use 3 uranium-238 per second. That 1 per second becomes 10 uranium fuel cells per second. Oh, along with more uranium-238, sorry. I was starting to think that we would get more uranium back from this than we put in, but that doesn't make any sense. And of course it is just vanilla recipes, so I should know better. But yeah, this needs a lot. We're still just going to put it over there. Again, this is way too advanced for right now. I just want stuff to work. We shouldn't ever be backing up in these, I don't think, as long as we have robots available at least. Because it should be prioritized to go in here, which is prioritized over this, which should fix all problems. I hope. As long as we don't keep filling it up with this, which I want to do, but it's not. So this was only 8. I am going to move this, I think. Let's go to 10 and maybe 20. Yeah. And we could try and do 6 of these setups if we wanted to. And that's all covered. Good. Again, it'll be a while until we're actually emptying out here. We should limit the input here, though. Shouldn't we? No, we shouldn't. The belt is the most important thing to run. Then, if we have less than 1,000 in here, we get stuff from over here. And then if we get less than 100, we input from here. Great. And there's currently 2.3k in there. I think if we make this into a storage warehouse, that is less prioritized than these, right? The provider chests. But I'm not going to do that. Because it doesn't really matter if we have a bunch of this in here. Good. So this should be running, and it should be improving production over time and letting us scale it up over time. But we just needed to produce a little bit to begin with. Do we want to store some of the output for ourselves? No, because this is what we would want it for anyway, and that is just produced here and put into a chest up by the train station, and we can just collect it there later. This is only coming after this. It's less prioritized. Good. Well, what I would want to start for is for when we expand this. But we would have this full belt before anything comes out here anyway. And that belt can contain probably close to 1,000? No. 8 on each belt, I think, by 60. I can't do math. let's just call it 500, which would be enough to start up 10 more machines, which is not a lot. But I'm just going to leave it. Good. So what is the next step? We did red circuits. I didn't make a station for this over at the bus yet, did I? Nope. So we didn't actually finish that. Let's go and do that then. Do we have a blueprint for this? We sort of do, but it's not the greatest. Is this network connected to anything? No. So we won't have any construction bots here anyway. So I can just do this. Don't, well, whatever. Put it in there then, sure. Okay, so this is red circuits. I guess we just had a full train coming for that rocket fuel, and that's why that's running again. But that's not lasting, so it's fine. Good. This is bus red circuit. That's not red circuits. This is. All bus red, empty, go. The belt is currently full though, so we don't really have that much use for this right now, but we will shortly, I think. If we started launching rockets here, we would. Okay, so I think we need a new goal. Though it's stupid for me not to hook the red circuits in, so I really should do that. For when we actually do get a shortage. Come on. There. And I think we should prioritize the input from the train. Because that means we need less other trains coming in here. This is more dense. Not that it's really a problem, but it's just to have some cause of my madness, I guess. Ah, that's not enough. Let's do 2 wagons worth. I think that's what we're doing elsewhere as well. Yep, good. Consistency. That is basically done. We were working towards energy science. We did holmium. We can do this stuff in space. So we started working on all of the stuff down here because we didn't have enough stuff to go to space, I think. That is of course before we did oil processing and red circuits and power production and all that. And since then we are starting to have a lot more stuff. We don't have a lot of low density structures still. Because production is just too slow, okay. But we have a lot of stuff to launch rockets, so that's fine. Apparently we did last time we were here anyway. Well. So I'm starting to think that we should prepare to go back into orbit and fix some of all of these things. I just want to make sure that I'm not forgetting something, which I would do. Dang it, stop hitting the wrong buttons. Why is this not running? Because of batteries. I think our battery production just needs to increase, to be honest. I think it's been low forever. Good. That should be a lot better. I think it's twice the production. So that should let us produce twice the amount of RCUs. Which is not enough. We need many more times, or at least a couple more times, the battery production, it seems. Is it normal for RCUs to require batteries? Or is that a space exploration thing? Why can't I find these things? Rocket control unit. It requires glass as well, so I don't think that's vanilla, really. I think they require processing units in vanilla. Yeah. So we just have a lot more requirement for batteries in this, and that's fine. I think we can accommodate that. We should have enough sulfuric acid, I think. So if we just double this again. I didn't get all the water. Good. We need one of each plate every 4 seconds. So with, let's just call this 40 machines, we would need 10 per second, which this belt can't handle. But now I think it's fine. And it's not 40 machines anyway, so yeah. Good. Now, if we're going to space to do space rail space trains and stuff. We're going to need a lot of space in space. So we would need a lot of low density structure for the scaffolding for building space. And we currently can't send enough of that, so we would need potentially more production. I am jumping the gun a little bit, because we don't even have the research to do space rail yet. But we could do an outpost making this. And shipping it to space from there instead of here. I think we should not jump the gun though, and just get up there. We have 2 places that need repair packs now here. And Tintavis apparently. Makes sense. Have we automated production of this? Yes, we have. Let's start producing a lot more of that and bringing it with us whenever we go somewhere. Good. Let's just do a general assessment of our situation. We need whatever this is called, production science. That is what we're producing down here. For that we need machine learning data. We are lacking cards because we're lacking rough storage medium, which we're bringing from down here. And that is not something we can shoot into space, I would guess. Since we haven't done it, I mean. Apparently not. Too bad. But hey, don't we have this rocket that is supposed to bring that? Yes. That is probably going to bring a lot of other stuff that we don't really need up there right now, but do I care about that? Not really. I want more of this stuff though. How are we on this? Just fine, we have a full... not a full chest, but a full request at least. And we have 9,000 more in the system. So if we're bringing all of this, I think we're just going to fill up more storage warehouses than we need to. But again, back to the general assessment. We needed those cards, I'm working on that. We have enough military blue, green, red signs. We have enough of this. It's just the red we need. What is up with space signs? Belt. Small electric motors. That would be good as well. Oh, that is also supposed to go here. And we actually don't have anything of that. Barely. We have too little, I guess. How are we doing on power or solar panels? We are fine, 6,000. 3,000 of these, that's fine. Okay. Do we need to bring some petroleum? Probably. We actually have some. We have 150 chests yet left in the system. Okay, let's start working on the things we already know, because I will forget otherwise. We need that. Let's turn this off, put stuff in there. Is this meant for my stuff? I think it is. But let's just get rid of some junk first. If we have anything else. It's fine. Give me that. And then I set small electric motors and... No, not in there. Stop it. In here. What was the third thing I said? The last one? Dang it. I don't know. Let's go for small electric engines. Motors. Something... Oh, petroleum. Actually, we have these up at our bus, so or up at production. So why did I go here? I don't know. Well, we have more here, maybe. But I could just have taken those. We're not putting those in here, that's a bit weird. But that rocket silo is basically just a mistake. So I might just not use that at all, who knows. Petroleum. We haven't done anything here because of lack of barrels, it seems. No, wait, I moved that up here. Oh, wait, we are bringing that by cannon, so never mind. Also, has this ever worked yet? "10 hours left. Okay. So no, it hasn't worked yet. Okay, are we just going to go with this? No, let's just have a look around again. There's probably more stuff. Copper, we're bringing that by a cannon, so never mind. These, we have 5,000. That's fine. These, we have 14,000. That's more than fine. Stone, we have 1.4k. That's a little bit too little. Do we have a warehouse full of that? Pretty much. Let's leave a little bit until the train comes. It is right here, I think. No, that was the other end of the schedule, I guess. Stone. Good. This is stuff we're bringing from other planets. All of this is except for red circuits we bring by cannons, right? Also blue circuits. But we have a bunch of those. Maybe that's enough. Maybe not. I think we should just get going. Did I consider these recently? Because I would like better power production up there. Multispectral mirror. That's something we can make up there, I guess. We could just put down a bunch of these. We're going to bring some more solar panels then. Just some. So we don't take too much from the science. Solar production is constant up here, right? We don't need storage of power really. Because the sun never goes away, I don't think. At least we don't have any accumulators. And I think that's fine. Except for potentially spikes in load. We are just going to prepare ourselves a little bit for that. We're almost full. How are we doing on rocket fuel? Bad, because I don't even see it in the system. Why have I not seen that? Because we're only requesting 10. Am I just blind? Oh, there's 500 in the system, but that's not a lot. When I occasionally want to do a non-emergency burn back here, which require more fuel. So I'm going to bring 1 chest's worth of that. Do we have life support? 300, yes. I think we're just fine then. I wanted some of these up here, recycling facilities, to handle more junk stuff. I think we're just going to bring a stack of those. And then hope we have everything. Okay, I really just want to get going. Everything is loaded in. We're going to Norvis orbit. To the landing pad. Go. Oh dear, I didn't bring my suit. Dang it. I don't have a life support suit. So I will just start dying, I would guess, even if we took some life support stuff. Yep. Well, do we want anything to go back to Norvis from here? I don't think so. Just do emergency burn. I need that. Let's not dance around that problem. I need my suit, and I probably need to put some stuff into that suit again. I just want to place these in a way that is easier to remove to produce more power at some point. So we can remove those and put in another reactor. Good. Don't want any of this stuff up there. I wanted these. And I want even more, I think. Because accidents do happen. Do we even have construction bots up here? Is 50? Is that enough? Do those ever crash? I don't know. Maybe we're just going to bring some. Maybe some more logistic bots as well. I'm going to bring some of those. No, I'm not. What could we potentially need? That we can always just replenish down here. Maybe we need cannons, maybe not. Speed, maybe. Not normal trains, not normal rail. Can't use normal pipe or belt. Maybe those. And this. And a stack of those. And some warehouses. Or storage warehouses, maybe. Good enough. Have you been fueled again? Yes, awesome. Just go. I did put on the suit, right? Yes, at least it's the normal other suit that's in here, so I hope so. Life support. My stuff is supposed to be around here somewhere. Right. Maybe this is it. Is this my stuff? It looks like my stuff. Good. Full repair. I should have brought some stack inserters, I just realized. I think we can do the full chain here. Okay. Why am I not helping build this stuff? What? Oh, my suit is not powered. And we didn't bring the other reactor. Great. Oh well. We will wait. Or put some stuff in here, I guess. Okay, full chain should be done. Actually, we don't have these, do we? Or iron sticks, maybe. Okay. So, back to our goals of energy science. I wish we could go and fix this, but we're not going to. I'm trying my best to ignore that. So we need to produce this stuff. And why do we not have production of this here? We need the output of this for that, right? Yes. And then we need both in there. Good. And these are linked, so we should produce 0.4, use 0.3 there, and 0.1 here. Yes. But what about this then? Wait, we have... What? Oh, that is here because we also need it as input there. Okay, so we don't need to produce it specifically for this. It was already set up correctly. 0.3. Is that just rounding errors, or is it not set up correctly? I can't really tell. Maybe it's fine. Again, this is still just temporary setups we are building, so let's not put too much thought into it. I am going to remove this then, because that's done. Oh, we need uranium up here. Good thing we set up Covorex enrichment then. We also need multispectral mirrors that we needed for the solar panels as well. And ion steam. which is pretty simple. Okay. I think we should just get going on all of this instead of delaying. So, pin that. Start with one thing at a time. I think we do not need a lot of any of these machines. And maybe we should just do it all by robot then. Is there a point putting 0.2 plate on a belt just for this? I mean, it's going to take up the same space anyway, so maybe there is a point. It's less robot work. Though not really, because they need to send the same amount anyway. It's just less robot work if it gets further away, if we had production all the way down here. Okay, these machines, we don't have particle accelerators. So, can we produce those? Also, we're out of glass. I should have thought about that, I guess. Wait, are we not sending glass by cannon? I mean, it could be that it breaks if you shoot it in a cannon, but it could also be that we're just out of glass, but it doesn't look like it. You can send glass, so why are we not sending glass? I think that's just a mistake on my part. Are we putting glass in over here? No. So go to Norvis orbit, right in here. And turn on. And look for glass less than 1,000. And it's currently 30, 40, 60, and then it's being used, I would guess. No? Good. So that was an improvement for once. Can I get some stack inserters, maybe? Oh, gear wheels is not something we are pushing up here right now. I think I'm just going to do that if possible. We could make them locally, yes, but as long as we're making temporary setups, I would rather not do too much. But then we can't send gear wheels by cannon. Okay. That seems a bit weird. They should be sturdy enough. I get confused every time I hear a robot crash. I think I've done something bad. Or have a cannon shot that hits somewhere it shouldn't. Okay, so we should be getting gear wheels, we should be getting some of these. We just need the 2 of those. We need heat shielding. We should be getting heat shielding from Novice. But we don't get enough heat shielding. Because of sulfur, apparently. Though, no, it is just sulfur. We upgrade those and then upgrade the belt. Then we should be a lot better. Good, we should at least be able to fill that half belt now, I think. Not even. But we have some getting all the way to the end now, so that's good. But okay, we lack heat shielding production in general, it seems. Good to know. We have one of these, so we can start setting this up, I guess. I would like the other one though, so we can stop production here, but just nothing is coming. I can take this. Wait, why are they being taken when I put it in there? If everything is above 20. It's only connected by green wire to here. Everything is not above 20, but apparently it takes a tick before it can read that. Okay, well, I just wanted some of this. Have we used it all wherever else we are using this stuff? I think it's used for some science somewhere. But where? Maybe here? No. Here? Yes. Okay, that makes sense that we're out of it then. Dang it. Just want enough for this. Oh well. This needs to make this. We need just copper and fluid. Fluid will just go on top. Do we have space thingies anywhere? Yes, good. Empty this, right? Chemical gel? No, plasma stream. Which we were making down here, but we are not putting that in the system. But maybe we should. And just scale it up, maybe. Do we not have active providers up here anymore? I guess not. We need stone for this stuff. What? Plasma stream. Plasma stream output. Am I stupid? Or is it just being... Oh, it is being weird because of this output. We have to... No, we have a pass-through, or what? This is just because they're close that this is weird. Input, input, output, output. We cannot output into this input. Output there and there. Then input, 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 output, 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 output. This needs to rotate, and then we can. Okay. So weird. Well, it's not really weird, but it's difficult to realize that you've made mistakes with that. Do we have a thing for here? Maybe, maybe not. Barrel up. Oh, you probably can't barrel up plasma stream, because it would be hot and stuff. So, nope. Dang it. Well, we have a little bit more production here now. Never mind that. So we need to produce it locally. How much do we need? 15 per second. This will produce 100 every 3 seconds. So that's 3.3 per second. So we need 5 of these just to produce enough for these 2 machines. Is that true? Do we get better plasma thingies later? Plasma generators? Nope. At least not according to Helmod. Need that. But for that, we need the gel. How is the cost ratio between these? 10 to 1. One of these will be able to run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here only, so it doesn't make sense. But then it's going to be more difficult. Wait, what? Stop. It's going to be more difficult to get in the stone if we do this. I am just going to use these and not worry about it. Good, because we need stone. Just power, dang it. Good. I am going to worry a little bit, I guess. But not more than that. Good. And then that needs to go into these along with copper. Do we maybe have the other one finished at this point? Yes. Undo that. Thank you. Also undo this. I'll also put some stuff into the network to repair with before I forget. Put some of the useful stuff in here. That's probably all for now. So we have those now. And they output a fluid that we probably can't put into barrels either. Correct. So that needs to go into these, but we need to produce other stuff for that first, I think. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.